Hello YouTube, we're going to start a new factorio series. So what do I want to do? We're going to start a new game. We are going to do that one, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the size and the richness up of the ores. So it's been a long time since I've played factorio, and this is now space age, so when it comes to the space part and the new planets, I'm gonna have no clue. So maybe guys can help me out in the comments, tell me where I'm being a noob, etc. Enemies we're going to turn off on this one, on this run through, because I'm not used to them, and I just want to have a playthrough and see how we get on. We'll turn pollution off because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so random seed, we'll probably go for that. Shall we preview what the map's going to look like? So there's usually a cluster. I don't know. Let's switch seed. Yes, there's like a cluster there. That's probably where we're going to start. Trees are a bit thick there, so we're going to flick through a few seeds, see if we can find something I like the look of. I did take trees off before, and it was a really tough start for power poles and stuff like that, so I'm going to leave trees on this time. Maybe not that one, not that one. There's not much copy. That looks good. I tell you what we will do, we'll take cliffs off, because cliffs are annoying. There we go. This looks okay, so let's get on with that one. Boom, 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 boom. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to dismantle this, and then just get started. So let's just dismantle this first. I'm sorry if I sound a bit funny at the minute. I do have a cold, so let's just get all the materials from these. Let's just hope the fire stops burning. Like I say, it's been a while since I've played this, but I still remember some things. We're not going to be using any blueprints. I do have some, but I'm not going to be using them. I'll probably just delete them as we go. Okay, so there's this coal patch. Iron, stone, where we've got copper's further up. So this center section is probably going to be a nice little start. Let's just get rid of some of these rocks, because we always need stone in the beginning. Ugh. Right, okay. What do we have? Let's put these down in our hotbar. Stone's probably going to be a good thing to have down there. Okay, so probably coal. Let's start with coal. We're going to need fuel. So I'm just going to put that like that for now. Do we have a box? We don't have, we can get one. Put that down there. Right. Literally only needs one piece of coal to get this started. And then we'll put the coal back in until we get a few more of these. What do we need to do here? We need to press that. There we go. So we have 3 coal. Let's put that back in. We're also going to need some iron. Let's get some coal here. Put that in there. So my plan is, at first, we'll get some iron together, build some more miners. Once I have 4 miners, I can actually start to produce coal a little bit faster. How many do we need for a miner? So if I take 10 now, that's 9, but let's have a look. What do we need for a miner? We need 9 plates. Okay, so we're going to need a few more. We need another 18 at least. Let's have a quick sip of my coffee. What did I say? 18. So we need 18 more, which is going to give us enough iron to build 3 more miners. That'll give us the coal running. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start, but it'll soon pick up. Come on. It's kind of like satisfactory in a way of handcrafting at the beginning while you get everything sorted. Just let's step those 9 and ta-da, there we go, we got 2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there, put that in there. So then that one will now feed this one. As you can see, that's gone off. And then that one will feed that one. While we get some more of these, that's another one. And then we'll do the same with this one. We'll turn it that way. Take some coal, put it in there. That'll feed that one, that'll feed that one. And it'll put it in the box. Once I've got one more, we'll just turn them so they face each other. Because inside these, they hold a good amount. I think it's 50. That's probably going to need a bit more coal yet. There we go. So we have 4 miners. So that way, that way, that way, and that way. So if I turn that way now, you can see the arrows pointing to each other. We can take that back up. We don't need that anymore. And now every time I want coal, these will start filling up. How can I show it to you? If I go like this, you can see I can just pull all the coal out and it will continue to keep going. So we're probably going to want to put our coal down here so we can see how much we've got. Fill this. Okay, so now we need more iron again. Now we have our source of power, our coal going. I want to start automatically producing iron and then automatically producing copper and stone at the same time. So we need some more iron for that. But if I do iron first, then at least we're producing the iron automatically. And we just have to smelt it. So what was it? It was 9. There we go. 18 is going to give us 2. So now we're going to have to wait for that to finish smelting. Let's grab some, while we're waiting, let's knock some of this stone out. Because this will give us some stone in his inventory, which we need. Which I cannot reach. Come on. 66 stone. 87 stone. Because we're going to need more, we're going to need stone for more smelters. As we produce more items, get things going. So let's see what we've got going on here. We have 8. That gives us 9, I believe. No, it don't. Gives us 8. There we go. So that's 2 more miners. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn these face out. And we're going to put them like that. I need another box. Anything else in there? 1. Will that give us a box? Not quite. So let's put that. Oh, I need more coal. So let's get some more. That's 118 from there straight away. So now if I go like that, fill that up. That's just going to dump it there at the moment. There's 4. What did I need? 8 for a box. There, we've got 8. So let's put the 8 in there. So we'll get another box, we'll put it there, and then they can continuously collect iron for us, which is much faster than standing there and digging it out. Research, power. So that's just coming in because we've made so many plates. We'll talk about research a little later. I'm not worried about that right now. See, so now we've got even more to put in. Let's take the 8 plates out. Get ourselves a box. Put that there. So now they'll continue to fill up. And we can keep taking the iron out and putting it in. Right now, this is what we've got. Let's make some more. Oh, we have pipes now. And some power stuff. Let's make some more of these. Let's say that many. And then same amount underneath. Let's fill them full of coal. 104. That's not enough yet, but we'll fill it up slowly. Okay. Some more iron there. These seem to... Let me just put that there. And then we can spread them evenly across. Should give us more iron quicker. So now what we want, some more of these. Just want to be looking at copper as well. Do we need more? This is not coming in that fast, do we? But we will. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to turn you around. And then let's get these in here. So like I say, it'd be a little bit of a slow start at first, while we get everything together. We need a couple more boxes. Let's put them there. Bit more coal. We might need to get some more coal at this rate. So let's put these in there. Yeah, I think more coal's in order. We're going to have to produce as much of this as possible so we can get more miners down. So we've got another 4 there. So let's improve our coal production. So we'll go wait for him to build a minute. Let's one that way, one that way, one that way, and one that way, and then put that in, and that should feed that, and then that one should feed the next one. Yep, and then the last one. All right, let's see if that helps a little bit, because we definitely need more. How are we doing for iron now? Okay, we have 67. Two more miners. Because we're not going to need a lot of coal, we could probably sell 2 more mile. Not coal. Because we don't need a lot of copper yet. We'll probably just put 2 down. Like so. And just give it 2 boxes. And I brought no coal with me. Genius. Let's go get some coal. 105 coal. We'll go up here, feed these 2. So they're full now. Let's just top these up as well while we're at it. That leaves us with 9. Let's see. We have some there. Another 4. I'm going to say, because we're still short on coal, I'm going to set up another 4 just here. Just to make sure we've got enough. Come on, there we go. And that'll be enough there. Put these in. See, I can't even fill this with coal yet, so these definitely need to be improved. Okay, we need to start getting some more iron in again. 112 this time. So the iron's picking up nicely. What's in there? 23, so it'll be 23 in most of them. So now we've got this sort of going. Oh, stone. Yep. I need... I'm going to say I'm only going to need 1 of them, really. The stone right now. We'll make it more if we need it. So let's just put that there. Put that there. And again, I didn't bring coal. Coal seems to be bottlenecking us a little bit at the minute. Okay, so that's stone on its way. Let's fill these back up again. Oh, what have we got in here? Let's get some more. Okay, so let's look at the map. So our water's below us. So this is going to be where we start our power. Just debating on which way to start building this small base. Maybe we should build it here. We could even build it down here. So we need our little starter base. We need iron and copper to be made on its own, which requires us to not have to put coal in these all the time. So we want to go electric as soon as possible. And the only way to do that is to go power as soon as possible. So I think power might be our next thing. What we're looking at for power, we can only get, we need a lot of iron. A lot of iron. We got 6. And then we're going to need some stone for that. Do we need copper for those? No. No, so just iron and stone. Luckily, we have 30 stone. That's not going to be enough. But it's still producing. More iron, more coal, more iron, more coal. They're full. Lovely. Okay. Let's make sure we top those up. And stone we're going to need at the moment. Copper's irrelevant right now, so we'll just leave that be. So let's start, we'll say 10 of these, 20 of these. One of those. We can build one of those now. We just need more iron. Yep, we're going to need to put more in. So how far away is the water? Let's just have a quick look. It's only there, that's alright. So we'll build this power down there. Power's definitely something we need to get up and running and quickly. I certainly don't feel like we should be handcrafting everything like we are now. 6. Oh, more stone, that's why. I want 10 out 50 stone, don't I? Yeah, we've got 55 there. Can I build 10? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now only 20 of these. That's going to require an awful lot of iron. We're also going to need some pipes. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 10 of them. I'll go just a few extra just in case. And we're going to need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to need a lot of belts as well. Probably just take all the belts. So coal's here, that's fine, and power's just below it. So that should be an easy feed. Let's top up on the coal. That's them full. How much iron have we got? Have we got enough? No, because I've just done all that. So first of all, while we're waiting on iron, let's put some more in before we go. Okay, that's the iron in. Let's just go and have a look at how we're going to set this up. So if my coal's there, I want it to be nice and easy access. Where do we go with it? So if I go, hang on, let's just get those out. Where's the pump? There it is. If we go, say, right, we'll go here, and we'll put these this way. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Did we make the pipes? We did. So I'll put a pipe between them all. And I said I needed to make a few extra. I definitely needed to make a few extra. Let's make some more. I need to put these down here so I can quickly access them. So close, yet so far away. Okay. So you can see the water's running down here now. They're all full of water. The next thing would be these. So these are going to put our coal into the, I forgot what they're called, furnace. Did I just, yep. There. And then we needed belts. They definitely should be down here. And we'll run them this way. So this belt's going to carry our coal. How close is it? Okay, so let's just run it upwards. See about there. That'll be alright. And then we'll just turn that one down. Leave that there for now. Let's do our thing up here. So let's get all the coal and distribute it. That's that full. Let's make sure we're still producing iron. We'll do the same with copper and stone while we're here, and then we can get started again. Got is the stone one. That's those filled. Let's fill these. They're full. Are they really? Yeah, they're full. Okay, so let's take all the iron out. And then get some more. 208 iron. Can I fill it this time? I can. So what did we say we needed? We needed 20 of these. Which is 620 iron needed. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of iron. 6. Still 6. We need a lot more of this. Eight. So we're getting closer. We need wood as well. We're going to need power poles. Local tree life. Caught there. There's some trees. No one will mind if we chop these down. They're looking a bit dead. Let's get some, because we'll need these for the power poles. Like I said earlier, I decided to start a world with no trees, no wood anywhere, and I had to do all the research to get all the way up to steel just to get some power poles. And doing that without any power is quite difficult. And crafting everything, including bottles for science. Okay, what have we got? We have 49. That'll be enough to get us started. So let's get back up to our iron. Let's see where we're at with that. Run, rabbit. What do we have? It's all stopped smelting apart from one. 12. So we need some more. But what we can do while we are waiting, that'd be helpful if I actually put it in before I left. Okay, so we need to wait on that for a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 of these. Get them started. It's gone night time. It's probably really dark on YouTube as well. We need to go in here, get these, put them on that bar. Okay, so steam engine, 2 of them to each boiler. And then we're going to need my be blind. Where's my power poles? Can't make power poles? Why? Let's have a look. I can't make wooden power poles? What am I missing? Interesting. Why can't I make power poles? It's got to be a science thing or something I've missed or not done. Okay, so first off, we're waiting on this anyway, so let me look here. So what do we need? We need to craft a lab. Well, let's do that because we don't need power for that. I can't craft a lab. electronic component. There it is, power poles. I need to smelt some copper. That's why. So once we've smelted some copper, we should be able, might as well smelt a lot of it while we're waiting for iron. Should be able to make power poles, and then we can get on with actually starting power up. So let's empty this, and that should probably go down there for now. Okay, so there we can see, that's what I wanted to see. So now I can do the normal inserters and power poles. Now I can do the lab wire. Right, okay. Okay, yes, I've seen it flashing. So we need some power poles. That'll do. How many of these? I need another fair few of those yet. Okay. What have we got going on? 5. We'll come back to that. We still have 6 down here. I need to run all the way around this. Okay, let's get these put in place. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I need another 10 to go. Let's get our power poles and put them there. We go like across here. Might as well fill these in now. Okay. Ugh, got stuck. So let's go up here. I want to make this quite as well neat as possible. Don't want it to get all messy. Let's run our. We've got 28 of them. Let's run them nice and neat up to there, and then up this way. 15 left, so we'll leave that at that. Electronic miners is what we're going to be looking at next. So where are we at with that? We need, oh yeah, we need to craft science, but automatic miners, they are they miles away? They can't be that far away. Electric miners, there. What do we need for that? We need 25 red science. So we are going to have to craft one of these. And it does need power, so we'll do it down here. Which means I need to get power up and running first. So I'll take some coal down. We'll do it that way. Come on, come on, come on. Give me it, thank you. Right. So that's gonna, we'll put that there. Got a bit of power. Leave that for a minute. Let's, I've got some coal, so let's feed these first initial. Let's get some coal in here. So now we have power, but we're not using any, so it should be fine. While we've been doing all this, our iron levels should have gone up. Coal stopped, so let's just fill that up. Make sure these are full. Make sure these are full. Okay, let's take out what we've got in here. And we're going to start doing half iron, half copper, I think. So let's say iron at the bottom. Let's go get some copper. That one, that one. And we'll do the top row copper. So now we have iron and copper going. Might press the wrong button on that one, never mind. Okay, so this is what we want next. We want electric mining drills because we don't want to keep feeding it coal. So let's double tap that. That's what we're going for next. Then we're also going to want logistics. That gives us our splitters and underground belts and things like that. Automation should definitely go there. Radar should go there. What do we feel like we're definitely going to need up front and first? Green science, not pushing for just yet. We'll leave it at that. What's the total? So we need 25, 45, 55, 75 red bottles. 75, so I think that's 70. We'll see. We'll find out. So that's going to get us through these initial things that we need. Let's just start by chucking them in. So now that's going. We should get our electric mining drills next. I will place them down here and get the coal automatically going down the belt. Once that's happening, our power should be automatic. And then from there on out, we can use power for everything instead of hand feeding stuff. Then we can look at automating our iron, our copper, our stone, etc. Let's put the rest of the iron in. Excuse me. Still waiting on mining drills. It's going to be a lot of this. Let's make sure that's constantly going. We could even speed this up a little bit. Oh, not until all them bottles are done, we can't. Okay, so while waiting on that, we need to get another, I believe, 10 steam engines. That's 5. We're going to need more iron. Six. Getting closer, getting closer. Seven. Really? Let's make sure we're putting our bottles in here, keeping that topped up. Come on, electric mining drill. I want to stop running around like a fool doing this and actually get some real projects. And 8. Really? 9. And even though I can build them when I've got enough for 10, they won't build until after the bottles are done. Are we looking on bottles? All for you to go. 10. That's them. Okay, so we've got that done. So what we should do is top stuff up. Okay, that's full. Full. Let's go up to our copper, because that hasn't been filled in a while. Yep, there we go, we're out. There we go. And our stone's probably out as well. No, it's not, it's still going to stone. Top that up. And that's obviously full. I still have some in inventory, so coal is... We're happy with coal right now. Let's put the rest of them in there. How many have we got left? Oh, 28. I'm guessing. So, the plan now then is obviously electric mining drills, which is nearly done. We'll finish off power, because I have a whole list of things being built here. So we'll finish off power. That'll give us enough power to get started. Electric mining drills here to feed coal naturally to the power. And then we're going to start looking at creating 2 big smelters. So electric mining drills here feeding a smelter 8 that's going to smelt all the iron down for us and just leave us with iron plates. The same for copper. And then we'll do some automatic stuff here for the stone, because I want stone on its own as it is, and I also want stone bricks being made. That's the full scale project of what we need to do. Let's just put them in there. So we have electric mining drills now, and we don't have enough just yet iron wise. Let's have a look what we got. We can make 2. So let's just put them in. And let's... We can't get them down there yet until they're made. But what I'm thinking is... First of all, let's get these cooking again. Probably could do with putting some more copper in as well. We're going to start needing it soon. Especially if we're going to have to start with the science. I've done it again. Wrong button. Never mind. So bottles are finished. They can go in there now. Let's... Do we want these? Yeah, we're probably going to want these. Let's just put them here for a minute. So as long as they're on power grid, they will work. Let's just cancel them for now, so we can actually get on with some stuff. Because we want to finish power off now. So let's get power finished off. It's still going to take a little while for that. So if we look at power now, that power there is literally just those 2. And I've always noticed you can tell with how fast these are moving in general to how much power you're actually using. If these start spinning really quickly, then you're about to like run out of power. Okay, 40 pipes to get through. Come on. So excited. What else have we got that's new? Not a great deal. Logistics, it's on its way. That means we can then split belts and put belts underground. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yeah, let's get this power to going. So that one, that one. That's power up. All we need to do now is feed it coal. So let's go and do that. So we currently have 2 mining drills. Let's get some iron. There we go. Because I'm going to need a couple of belts. And we also need to switch that out. So get rid of that and put that in. Because we're not going to be using the old miners anymore. We're going to be using the new ones. For now, let's just do it like that. And run that across. And that's going to give us coal. Excuse me. Okay. Now we have coal being automatically made. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll start adding more miners just to make sure that this belt is fully saturated and nice and full. That'll keep our power going. At the minute we're only using that as power, but that's going to change real soon. What forgot? That's our logistics. Automation is next, which is good. Let's look at some more mining drills. Can we make any yet? Could make plenty. Let's just put all 14 down. Get some more of these going, because we're probably going to need it. There we go. Mining drills. Okay, so looking at the space we have, maybe I do everything facing downwards. So let's go up here. We want these to be even, so we'll do them about here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do the same on the flip side. Just got to wait for them to build. Come on, come on. One more. Well, 2 more. So we'll put these at either side. I think for now, 8 miners should be enough to give us what we need. So let's just run that there. Set up how much power we would need. That's going to be there. There. And there. And then we put one there. So that's going to power all that. We're going to need more power poles, I think. So we might need to dig up some wood. Oh, look at all that wood. Look at all that wood. Let's just make sure we're not running out of power poles every 5 minutes and then looking for wood. So if we just get a good amount. Like that. Just thinking if we dig a good amount up, then it's just done. We've got a lot of power poles. And we could just crack on with the build. I don't plan on being on wooden power poles for long. As soon as we get steel going, we'll be moving on to the much better power poles and the pylons. Okay, so look, we can make quite a lot now. We also have long reach inserters now, just seeing there. We have 6, maybe need a few more. So 6, what did I say, 8, and then that's 9. Let's leave it to. Do we need an extra one? No. And then the next thing we're going to need is plenty of belt work, so we're going to need more iron again. Let that go. Where's this power? So there's the nearest. I don't want it running right through there, so let's just go straight up. And there we have that powered now. And we need another one up here. We're going to need a lot of belts now. Where are my belts there? 35's not going to be a lot. So, just a second. So now that we've got that, I mean, ideally we should probably build the next bit for it. But that requires more of this. The smelters. I don't want it to take forever though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a temporary. Let me look. I can make... Let's get these. Let's remove all these iron ones. And we'll make a temporary little area 4. So that's going to be his line. Let's go 2 up. And then down. So let's just make... That'll do. And then what we're going to need is inserters. Let's take the belts while we're waiting. So if we run this possibly on the outside, really should be more sensible. Let's have a look. So if I go that way and then run it down, because the plan is I put, oh, I ain't got any, hang on, I want 2 of those for now and leave everything else for now. I want to get some more belts. We definitely need belts. Them. So if I put these on each side of this line and then I connect that, that'll put all that iron on one side of the belt, and then on the inside of the belt from this end I want coal, because it needs it. I can't keep, I don't want to be filling it with coal all the time. So what we're going to do, where is it, we need some of these really. I need more iron. Right now we're going to have to fill these. There. What we're going to do is we're going to do this. Fill these in. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. I'm in the way. I'm getting in my own way. That's going to have to go there, which means that one's going to have to move over. And then we need to put some power in. So let's just go there, and there for now. And that's going to put that out for me, and I can just pick it up off the belt. So for now, I'll fill these with coal like that. But when, as soon as we've got enough to run a belt up, which we're going to get ready for, I'm going to run a belt up here from coal. So let's get rid of all this. We don't need all this here. I'm going to fill my inventory full of coal, like, but... Okay, so... just to feed that tiny little smelter we've got going on, let's say, I'd say 3. I mean, hopefully that should be more than enough. So let's run this up. Let's not go right through the middle of the iron. And then run this up this way. Let's get rid of that rock. I need more of this. and more belts. Not the fastest start in the world. I'm no pro. But again, if there are quicker ways, or there's something that you think that I'm doing wrong, slowly, ways I can improve, let me know in the comments, because I am just a noob at this, really. Okay, we have now got an underground belt, which is what I needed. We'll go there, and then turn that way. So, do we not have coal? No, we don't, because we haven't even run power to it. So one there, and there. So that's going to send coal up now. Let's finish what I can off up here. So I did only need 3 of those, that's good. We're going to go there, there, and there. Let's just, for now, wait a minute, a box. One of them. Let's just put a box there with that there. Give it a bit of power. At least now that'll fill that up. For now, that is our temporary little iron. And then we've got to do the same for copper and stone. But instead of doing it like this is just temporary, just to get me going. But what I think I'm going to do is make this on a much bigger scale in the middle. One here and one here. Copper and iron. So we can fully automate many plates of copper and iron and have it ready at the end. That's going to be the plan, but that's just got us started for now. But this episode is almost an hour long, so we're going to end it here, and I'll see you as we come back for the next bit.